We dated. Hey, Julie. How you today? Sylvia. What y'all up to? It's raining here. I'm loving it. Not raining hard, but it's raining. What y'all doing? I don't know if we're getting any tomorrow or not. Yeah, they do that, Sylvia, to help with blood clots. Listen, that is better than the shot in the belly, honey. Let me tell you. It made me take the shot in the belly after my gastric bypass. Uh-uh. Oh, I know. I saw that on Jones, Tracy. Girl, how long you gonna be laid up? Will he let you walk on it? Hey, Pat. Really, Celia? Because you know both my knees were done the year after my bypass, and I took it, but all the way through. We never get trolls here, Pat. Though, knock on wood. I think it's because in the daytime, I think the trolls are sitting up at night, nothing to do. Oh, girl, she scalped me. Look, look, all that hair. She scalped me. Honey, I had to have my friend I went to school with. She come before she went to work and after she went to work to give me my shot because I couldn't do it. Well, hey, Lady Sky. Oh gosh, I bet that's aggravating, Tracy. I wouldn't let. I wouldn't let David do it. He's too rough. He works on trucks and he's a truck driver. He handles big machinery. He ain't giving me no shot. He's rough as a cob. But my friend from school, she's a nurse, so she wasn't necessarily the most gentle. Sometimes they were easy, and then sometimes she just kind of right on in there. I'm doing good. How are you? Ooh, Pat, it was. Um, somebody told me on because I said next time you could thicken it, pour it in a pot, start thicken it, spit it out, thicken it. Dot on my comments said add cornstarch to it before you pour it over the chicken. I'm doing that next time because it's good. It's got such a good flavor. I'm making it again. Oh, really, Sylvia? Well, let me ask you a question. Why can't you take it after bypass? It's only 2 weeks. I only had to take it for 2 weeks. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. For some reason, it soaked in more flavor into the chicken than when I make barbecue chicken and pour thicken the barbecue sauce on it and let it cook. That usually stays on the outside. This was flavorful all the way until you get to the bone. And right around the bone didn't have any flavor, but it was flavorful up through then. So I think there might be something about it being so liquid that maybe cooked into the chicken better. I don't know. Oh, Lady Sky's from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, if I cooked it in the Instant Pot, I would do it with chicken breast because I think the cooked chicken skin, unless you skinned it first, I would not put it in there with the skin on it because the skin would be very flaccid, and that's not good. So if I did it in the Instant Pot, I would use chicken parts without skin or chicken breast. Hey, Rhonda. Yes, home of the Grand Ole Opry. Listen, lady girl, I don't like to cook, but I do. I used to love to cook. Not so much no more. Rhonda's out there in California. Rhonda's about 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock? No, I have not, but it sounds delicious. I have to try to watch my sweets, lady. If I make something sweet, it's going to get eaten till it's gone. Trust me. Yeah, you can send it. Go down in my description box. My email's down there. Oh, Julie, you're in California too? Heck yeah, Rhonda. I tell you. Used to, back before I ever started trying to lose weight, I kept a sweet on the counter. I kept something baked up all the time, and we just ate it until it was gone. Oh, y'all have the same time zone, don't you? I have been up north as far as Ohio, out west as far as Oklahoma, and out down south as far as Florida. Oh, that sounds good. I bet I could eat a piece the size of my head. Pat's in New Hampshire. Orange County. Ain't that like the famous county? I've always heard of Orange County, California. What is the city or the town? Is it, Rhonda? We're supposed to be in the 60s next week, so I told RJ we'd get back to walking because it's only in the like 40, supposed to be 48 today and raining. I said, we're not going today. And I don't exercise on Saturday and Sunday. So if it's back up in the 60s on Monday, we'll get back to walking. Little Rock. You're making me hungry, Lady Sky. Yeah, if you can wait 2 hours. I tell you what, I got a recipe for a peanut butter pie that is just outrageous. Holly's really her first boyfriend. That was his favorite. I ain't made it in years because it's dangerous. Okay. I knew that's why I heard of it. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, that's kind of like it is here. 40 something, cloudy, raining. It is just after 15 after 1. Almost 15 after 1, Rhonda. I got that trashy junk journal. I told David, had he noticed we've not had as much trash bags going out. He was just wondering where it went. I said, because it's all in here in my craft room. He said, what have you got? I'm like, anything that's paper or sticks or a box, I've got it. I have got the trash in here, let me tell you. Well, hey, Tracy. Pat, will you put up Tracy's channel? For real, it's only 18 more days till spring. Oh, that's good, Sylvia. I hate that waiting around. I was first on the list for my left knee. I like to go in. You know me. When I get up in the morning, I'm ready to go. I like winter, but the older I get and the more weight I lose, I get cold easier, and so I can't take the cold like I used to could. So I said, if we're not gonna get no snow this year, I just soon spring come on, cause sitting here getting cold with no benefits of snow, I'm over it. And I know there's some of y'all out there that's still covered up in snow. Thank you, Pat. Bye, Rhonda. Glad you got to stop by a little bit. I wish I had something to eat. I was going to make an egg sandwich today for lunch. That's what I had planned. And I changed. I eat a peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwich. That's what I had for lunch. Sylvia, I hear you. Hey, Kathy, that's right. March the 1st. That's what I was telling David about that tractor. I said, today's March 1st? He said, I know. We got to get working on that garden spot. He wants to turn it over a couple times before he turns it over for us to plant, But he's got several different implements that goes on the back of the tractor. He can do whatever he needs to do. He can do it. Yeah, we got one of them too. That'll be the last thing. Where the garden is out in our field, it hadn't been plowed up in so many years. It was just last year hard as the tiller was just bouncing off of it. It was that hard. So that's why he rebuilt the tractor so he can get out there and really plow that hard dirt up. Well, hey, Denise. Pat, throw up Miss Denise's channel. That's right, call me the Dollar Tree Diva. Yeah. I enjoyed doing our collab. If y'all ain't watched it, Denise invited me to do a collab with her. We did Dollar Tree dinner, and she's got a video and I've got a video. So go see it if you hadn't looked at it. I enjoyed it because it got me back excited about doing Dollar Tree dinners like I was doing before. Matter of fact, I was in there. Here's all the pantry items that I bought. And then here's my cold and frozen. So what I'll do is I'll sit back here and I'll put together meals and scratch it off as I go. So I'm excited. Hey, Joan. Listen, Denise RJ said, do like I said now. Don't cook them as long as I did. But RJ said he couldn't tell the difference. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. Oh, did you, Kathy? I asked RJ when we walk, how do you tell like how far it is? He said you can put apps on your phone because I don't have one of those watches. He said you can put an app on your phone. So next time we go, I'm gonna try to find an app so we can see how long it is we walk. I mean, you can get a lot of things that you get at the Dollar Tree, you can get at Walmart's cheaper. But to me, that's not always the issue. Sometimes people can only get to the Dollar Tree. You know, maybe the mama's running after school to pick up something the kid needs the next day, and she gets at the Dollar Tree and she's got to throw supper on the table so she can grab it at the Dollar Tree. There's all kind of reasons. Maybe somebody, they don't have a car and the closest place they can walk to is the Dollar Tree. So there's all instances that the Dollar Tree would be the place that you would go to make your meal. So it's not always down to you could get it cheaper somewhere else. Oh, how close. Map my walk. Let me write that down. Map my walk. Okay, I will look it up. It kept giving you more weeklies. I thought it only gave you more. Oh, oh, that's right. You do get all them because I remember Joan when she did the Weight Watchers. She had weeklies out in the wazoo. If she ate all the weeklies that it gave her, she would never lose another pound. There's no way. No way. Is your meeting very far, Kathy? Are you going to have to go very far? I ain't never been to a meeting, and I don't want to. I'm just, I don't like stuff like that. Not Weight Watchers. I'm saying it's not Weight Watchers that I don't like. I just don't like to go to meetings or. I just so not. It's my avoidance of people, I guess. Oh, that's not bad at all, Kathy. 15 minutes. I know some girls, they're riding pretty good ways when they moved meetings around. Listen, listen. Let me ask y'all's opinion. What do you think of Oprah pulling out of Weight Watchers? Why do you think she did it? I know why I think she did it. What do y'all think? Working at the grocery store and doing a few meetings. Yeah, but she can do the shots with Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers now provides the shots. So she wouldn't have to sell out and get out from under Weight Watchers just because she's taking shots, because Weight Watchers now condones that. I remember when she first started um, campaigning for Weight Watchers, she talked about because she loved bread. I used to get on my nerves. Listen, I ain't never been no big Oprah fan. See, that's what I think, Kathy. I think she knows something's going to happen and she's getting out before the ball drops. That's what I think. You got that right, Denise. That's what I'm talking about. Because she knows something. She knows something. Yep. Something is coming. Something that's going to make that stock tank. Yep. Sylvia, me either, girl. Golly. Pat, I remember that when she drugged that. That was back when I could tolerate her. It wasn't very long, and then I had to get away from her because she was just like, ugh. But I remember her dragging that wagon of fat out there. Oh my Lord, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that wagon of fat. I wonder what a wagon of 111 pounds, which it ain't 130 no more, but 111 is still pretty good. I wonder what a wagon of 111 pounds would look like. $3.35 up 23 cents. Hey, maybe that's because she got out. It's funny. I can have a uh, um, golly, an opinion. Is that such a hard word? An opinion about Weight Watchers now that I'm a member of Weight Watchers. When I wasn't a member, I could think what I wanted to think, but I couldn't say nothing about it because, I mean, you know. Listen, John, just don't do it. I don't. And I don't worry about it. Okay, listen, let's talk about cleaning just a minute, John. When you come to my house, don't bring your white gloves. You will find some dirt. Yeah. No, it ain't never going to go back. It's gone too far one way that it's just like everything else from our day that we love so much back in our day. It's never coming back. Those times, those feelings, none of that's ever coming back. Weight Watchers, however it used to be, is never coming back. It has already crossed the line and it has changed. It's going to keep changing away from where people really loved it. That's my opinion. Well, even when I was in it the other time before they took away the prizes or whatever you call it, that was fun. That encouraged me to track and do things because I was going to get little goodies. I don't know why they took that away. If your house is a hot mess, mine is a blazing flame of horse hockey. Wellness wins. What did they call them before that, Tracy? June 18, 6429. June 2018, 101. Dang, Pat. Me and my dust is friends too. Denise, I know her house was not no hot mess. What she thinks is a hot mess is probably my best day. A, a what nightmare? Yeah, one item out of place. That's probably what it was. There we go. Allergy. An allergy nightmare. I'm glad I'm not allergic to dust. My house is not thick with dust. I just don't dust regular. So I hate dusting. I hate dusting. I don't know why. I just do. And I use that little Swiffer thing and I still hate it. I'll do it, you know, but not regular. I ain't lying. Ain't no sense to sit here and lie about it and tell you, oh yeah, I clean my house regular, girl. Mm-mm. Girl, I do not. Cleaning toilets. I'd rather clean the toilet than my sinks. Ain't that stupid? Yeah, they did have some nice things. I can't figure out what their purpose in taking them away was. It was an incentive. They took away incentives. Yeah, I would say my house is organized. Even the mess that you see in this room. Oh, I just noticed I am backwards because of this. No, I'm not backwards. Why was I backwards in the living room and I'm not backwards in here? That makes no sense to me. I'm confused. I don't mind vacuuming too bad. Of course, Doug does the vacuuming, don't he? I know he cleans the floors for the babies. I was saying, Sylvia, even this room, as junky as it looks, is organized. It's just I've got stuff on the walls and stuff on my desk, but everything's in a place. Everything's got its place. Even if that place looks like a mess, everything's got a place. And the rest of my house is not messy. It's just I just don't like cleaning. Used to listen. I had especially when I worked at night, I would come in 3 o'clock in the morning, and buddy, that's when I hit my stride. I'd get to cleaning. Let me tell you, yes. At that time, RJ was still seeing his daddy, and so he would stay with his daddy during the week when I worked. I would take him over there so he could sleep with him, and then he'd get him to school, and then I'd get him after school, and then when I went to work, he'd go back over there. So when I come in, there was nobody at home. It was just because it was just me and RJ. Me and David hadn't dated yet or anything, and buddy, I would clean everything, everything. I mean everything. I don't like to do it anymore. Don't like it. And you always is the baby napping? Toys R Us. I got one little spot in my middle room where all my cookbooks and my excess food is. One little shelf of toys. And they're all Sebastian's. They're Sebastian's toys I just saved. And then Jacob comes along and he plays with them. And I meant to ask David. I think his dump truck is in David's car from when he was playing the other day. There's a Spider-Man doll about probably that tall, plastic, and his arms and legs and everything bends. Sebastian, when he stays, he will either put him in the middle of when you come out of the bedroom and go into the kitchen area, he'll set him right there on the floor, or he'll set him up on the bar. Because our thing is, you mean he come in here again last night? And he ain't in there laying down in the bed like he's supposed to be. He comes sneaking through my house at night. We go on and on and on and on about that. And he loves it. He still does it. Still does it. That's right, Sylvia. When you got things on you that hurt, Cleaning is the least of your concern. You don't care. Then, when you get out of the habit, it's just like on your diet. When you get out of the habit of doing things, it's hard to get back into the habit. So, I ain't got back into the habit. I hate cleaning the bathtub. Oh my gosh, I'd rather eat worms. Oh my gosh, I'd rather eat worms. I can't get David's soap off of it. I just can't. Well, you got some quiet time. Look, look at my hair. Didn't I tell you she scalped me? Girl, she scalped me. But once you hit like the ear or whatever, when she start and it gets one side is that short, you just got to go with it. There ain't nothing else you can do about it. Get the whole thing that way. Got to make it match. But boy, when she took that back off, she says, that hair's long. Except my bangs don't grow. The last time I seen her, my bangs don't grow. The rest of everything else grows, but the bangs are still sitting where they were the last time she cut it. Same thing this time. She said, your bangs didn't grow. I'm like, I know. How does the whole rest of your head of hair grow and not your bangs? Makes no sense. It's this right here. And the way my hair's colored, like is this side. I'm thinking, oh, I can't tell. Because I can't hardly see myself. I don't know what it looks like on y'all's end, but I can't hardly see myself on here. But the way my white hair goes, it looks like it's chopped off, but it's just where it goes from white to dark. And so it looks real choppy, but there's hair there. Oh Lord, Tracy. I did my towels this morning. I got them done. Except my second load I gotta get out and fold. Uh-uh. What did they do? Did they clean anything or just move stuff around? What you gonna do? I don't think I'd have him back. Why did he do that? Why did he feel the need to pull everything out? Was he like pulling it out to dust or pulling it out to sweep or vacuum or something and just never put it back? Lord, Joan's house, the way she keeps it, she's gonna come to mine and think, he does it for a living. That don't sound like something he needs to be doing. Yeah, since you went back to the office, a lot of things changed, didn't it, Tracy? When you work from home, you can do a lot of things you can't when you have to go back to the office. Oh, I'll be out there as soon as the weather allows it in the mornings. I will be back out on the porch. Listen, every now and then I get complaints when I'm on the porch. I can't hear you over the traffic. The birds are too loud. What am I supposed to do about it? Thank you. I mean, I'm not going to sit up there and talk like I'm talking now because Everything on this road, you can hear everything everybody does. If they're across the street on the phone, you can hear it. I mean, you can hear the words, not just. You can hear what they're saying. So I'm not sitting out there talking like this so my whole neighborhood can know my business. I bet you do, girl. Lou's in the house. I like the birds too, Lou. God, how you gonna hate on some little chirping birds? But you know, there's always somebody gonna complain about something. That's just they just is. I'm pretty lucky. Knock on wood. Oh my gosh, no jinx, no jinx. I'm lucky that I get nice comments. There's always sometimes something comes up, but it's 99.9% all nice comments. Okay, bye, Denise. Take Bailey for his little walk. What did they do, Tracy? I know, Joan. You wouldn't. You wouldn't do me like that. I know. How'd you get burnt, Tracy? Yeah, that wasn't really fair them not paying her when they had her help. If she helped, then she should have got paid. And the gift card, hmm, that one sounded fishy, don't you think? I think somebody at their party stole it. That's what I think. Seriously? What they do? Steal from you? Hmm, that's bad. Y'all know what I want? I want a sun drop. I want a sun drop so bad. I almost stopped and got me one yesterday, but I didn't feel like getting out of the car. I told David I just might have to go up to Gale's today and get me a sun drop. I just need one. A fountain sun drop, not no can or bottle, a fountain drink. I need it. Stole your checks. I wouldn't either, Pat. That's tacky. That's tacky. Sundrop is our North Carolina born drink that is like a Mountain Dew, only way better. A childhood friend. Mm. Lou, what you talking about? I love fountain drinks. Long as they got the carbonation and the syrup right. Because you know I will taste it before I leave. And if it ain't good, I will pour it out and get something else. Because I'm not going to pay for a drink, get in the car and it just be all syrup, or get in the car and it be all carbonation. And then there I am stuck with it. I taste it. I pour a little bit in it. I taste it. If it's good, then I'll go ahead and get it. If it ain't, I dump that ice out, get me new ice, and get me something else. Left food in one of the boxes. I'm glad they did. So, did they steal from you? Very tacky, Pat. You've had a sun drop, Tracy? Y'all got sun drop in Texas. Oh, yummy, Lou. Yummy. You got that right, Miss Mello. You got that right. That's my philosophy. You can't go without forever for everything. We had a little shop in the mall, and they had a snack counter. They McCrory's. I don't know if y'all ever heard of McCrory's. They made the best hamburgers. Oh my gosh! I used to love to go in there and get their hamburgers. Let me see who is a buzzing me. Mm. Ooh, if you see one, you better get it. You know, my favorite drink up at the Whataburger is the cherry lemon sun drop. Mm-hmm. It's better than what you get in the, because they started making them in the bottle or the can years and years after Whataburger sold them. Whataburger's cherry lemon sun drop is just sun drop with cherry drink in it and a wedge of lemon. That's my favorite Whataburger drink, and it's good. Oh my gosh! If I can't treat myself every day, but if I didn't ever have something that I needed, you know, you know what I mean when I say needed, I would never stick to this. Never. If I thought I had to give up, certain things for the rest of my life, I could never stick to it. I just could never. Fountain drinks are always better. Yeah, they're good too. Just think this cherry lemon sun drop is even better, Lou. I'm just gonna tell you. Hmm. See if you can get a cherry. Did they sell Mountain Dew at Sonic? See if you can get a cherry Mountain Dew. That's as close as you come as to a cherry lemon sun drop. You just call it a cherry lemon. You don't even have to put the sun drop in there. Just tell them you want a cherry lemon. They know what you want. Yes, and cheer wine. Did you get cheer wine when you was here, Tracy? I can't remember. If you didn't, put cheer wine on the list. Oh, them cherry Pepsis are good. Remember they used to have cherry Coke? I don't know if they still do or not, but I think they come out with the cherry drink before Pepsi did, or did they? Did Pepsi come out first? You remember Coke used to have Coke, was it Coke Lime or Coke Lemon? One of those, and they quit making them, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. I remember way back in the day when our Kmart's was in its regular spot before they moved, they had a taste test going on outside between Coke and Pepsi. And they give you the blind test, and they were trying to see who liked Pepsi more and Coke more. They were doing it and sure enough, they give me Coke and they give me Pepsi. I picked Pepsi because I was a Pepsi girl, and I picked Pepsi. I was so proud of myself. Oh yeah, there you go, Pat. That's the way to do it. A Red Bull drink. Mm. Ain't Red Bull made with bull pee? think taurine got something to do with bull pee? Pat, you're our looker-upper. Look up taurine, Taurine, and tell us what taurine is. I know it's got something to do with bull pee. I thought they did still make cherry Coke. I'll tell you, one of them energy drinks that I got at Dollar Tree, and I noticed hiding out there the other day. I got one left. It's that Alani. It was the Witch's Brew Caramel Apple. Oh, that little thing was good. I don't drink energy drinks, but I'll get something like that. Oh, it was good. Look at Bull. Yes, Witch's Brew. Major constituent of bile and can be found in the large intestine and accounts for up to 0.1% of the total human body. See if it's the same thing in bulls. Because I know it's got something to do with pee. Now every time you see it, you're going to be thinking, I ain't drinking that bull pee. I ruined it for you, Lou. Really? I didn't know there were medications like that. Oh, my belly's growling. It heard me say, listen, it's going to town. It heard me say Sundrop. Here's the bad part. I don't have any cash. And Gail's only takes, if you use your card, you have to buy at least $5. And her fountain drink ain't $5. So I'm going to be looking for something to get. And that's going to be hard because she's got all the goods. Bile of an ox. Just as bad or worse. My kids used to drink them. Golly, my kids used to drink them. Holly the most. Remember Monsters? They still make Monsters. Remember the Monster energy drinks? Now they make energy coffees. I won't even drink that. I know what you mean. I like me a fountain drink every now and then. Back before I was on my diet lifestyle, when I would get upset, have a bad day, bad news, anything going on, the children knew the way to Mama's heart was a fountain Pepsi and a Reese cup. And I remember the day that I found out my best friend died. Bless RJ's heart. Him and Holly both, they came running over to my house to see me. When he come in, he had a fountain Pepsi and a Reese cup. And I thought that was just the sweetest thing because that was always what made me better. And so he brought my medicine. So I don't mean to be getting all this way. It just, you know how sometimes when things would come up, it just brings the tears out and you can't help it. I know y'all know. And the older you get, the more weepy you get. Y'all find that to be the truth. The older you get, the quicker your eyes leak. Let me see. Ugh, Tracy, that would not be good. Wasn't it sweet, Lou? Oh my gosh. And we watched a movie to take my mind off of it. And I'm trying to think, what was the movie we watched? Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep. No, them energy drinks ain't cheap. You been weepy lately, Lou? I'm sorry. It don't take much, does it, honey? It don't take much. Something will just cross my mind, and I'll just start tearing up. I'll be like, "Golly, girl." I remember. Apparently, my medications are better now because the first couple years I had this channel, maybe the first 3 years, I cried all the time. I cried all the time. Y'all saw me. You that have been around the whole time, you know what a crier I used to be. The least little thing, and I couldn't help it. It was the least little thing would come to my mind, or I would say, or I would think, and I would just bust out crying. And I guess maybe my medications are better now because I'm still the same person. I hadn't hardened up any more than I was hard back then. So at least I don't do all that as much anymore. I know, Pat, I thought they had put them there, those witches' brews. I thought they put them, excuse me, put them there because they were like maybe a closeout that didn't sell. But I have seen them at the store. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got an actual current event. Hmm. All flowers make you all better. We all have our things, don't we? Well, I reckon so. I ain't trying to sound like Debbie Downer, but you got a lot to cry about. I'd be crying all the time too. Sometimes though, crying is the only thing that makes you feel better. To get it out is the only thing that makes you feel better, is to cry it out. Mine has name brand foods. They sure do. Listen, I'm hungry. I already had my lunch and I'm hungry. Yeah. Mine too. I got 3 right here that I go to. 2 that I don't go to lately. But when I want to go here in town in Concord, there's 3. And they all 3 have the same thing, but different things that I can't get at the other 2. I think that's weird. You would think they would all just have the same stuff. But you know what? It's kind of genius on their part because it gets you going to multiple Dollar Trees and you're going to spend more money than you would have if you'd have just stuck with the $1 tree. Trust me, no, been there. I just can't hardly eat tuna no more, Pat. I just can't hardly eat it no more. Well, no, let me change that. I can't eat it no more. I guess maybe I just eat so much of it that now I just can't take it. Oh. Listen, this amber mug is the bomb.com. Do people still say that? This coffee is still just as hot as when I put it in there. I read, Joan, and I looked into them. They're not expensive. Those plastic slider lid cups. They say if you want to extend the life of your ember mug, get one of those lids. I looked into them. They're, I don't know, $15, $17, something like that. I don't know. It wasn't very expensive. So I've considered getting one of those. Oh, do they? I did not know that. I know they just send them stuff too because my manager up here at mine, she's like, it was, I can't remember what time of year it was. She said, they're already sending me Christmas stuff. And she said, I've got nowhere to put it. Low sodium inspiration. Wildflower ham. Oh, that sounds very good. Listen, I know what you mean, Joan. I cry for everything, but you know what makes me mad is when I cry when I'm mad because then I can't get my point across. So if you make me mad enough to cry, you have crossed the line. Honey, let me tell you, just turn around and run because you have started liftoff. Yeah, Joan, people's been so good to y'all. Hey, Tiffany. Huge bargain. I think it does too. I think it's good for the soul and it helps. Now, it's just like crying sometimes is better than talking it out. Get the out. You got that right, Lou. Oh my gosh, Pat. I had postpartum after Holly. I was saying that the other day. And I used to beg David to take me out in the driveway and just run me over with his truck. And the thing about it is, as severe as it was, I never took it out on Holly. You know, you hear women have postpartum and they kill their babies. It was in the back of my mind, scared what was it going to make me do because there was no controlling it. I don't care what anybody tells you, there's no controlling it. But I never took it out on her. And I thank the Lord above that I didn't have that kind. I just took it out on myself and dishes, stuff like that. I broke a whole set of dishes my mama had given me. She wasn't happy. I'm like, I really wasn't happy living through it either, but it happened. Oh, you did 2 miles like that? Go, Rhonda. You got that right. Send you a link for what? Who you talking to, Joan? I don't know if there's a difference, Pat. I control myself a whole lot better too, Sylvia. I used to be very volatile. Ooh, golly. Me and Mr. Smooth have been through some times. I'm lucky he stuck around. Of course, he's the one that made me that way. I'm just kidding. I'm not really kidding. I am kidding, but I'm not kidding. We both mellowed out. Well, he's never been anything but mellow. He's just, I guess he just don't get on my nerves like he used to. Yeah, Tracy, it's rough. I'll tell you, it's rough. I have to this day got a metal bowl that I use for my popcorn. It's just a little thin, those little thin metal bowls, you know, that you can get in graduated sizes. I use it for my popcorn because when I put that spray in it, it's easier to clean out than a plastic bowl. To this day, that bowl has a crease where I got mad and I bent it up like that. The sides are bent in, and there's just a little bit of a crease in the bowl. Every single time I get that bowl out, it takes me back to you did that, and I know why. People are very brave behind a keyboard, Joan. Yes, they are. I call them keyboard ninjas. Some people call them asshats. Take your pick. They will say things to you behind a keyboard that they would never say to your face because they don't have the to do it. Sandy? Did Sandy come in? Did Sandy come in and I missed her? And Joan, what are you wanting a link to? I feel like I missed something. See, that's just wrong, Mella. Mella Yellow. That's another drink. Some drop is kind of like Mella Yellow. It's just got more of a carbonation to it. I think Mella Yellows to me were kind of flat. Oh, for the, I got you. I'll send it to you. It's on the Ember site. That's where I found it. We might could find one on Amazon, but then it could be like some kind of aftermarket that don't really fit, like the I got to buy me a new Instant Pot ring, and I bought one that wasn't Instant Pot and it didn't fit. So I'm kind of leery of buying one that ain't Instant Pot. Oh, I got you, Rhonda. You'll say anything. Well, what you say, girls? You want to call it a day? We've been here an hour. That's kind of a good time to sit still in one spot. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, Sylvia. Yes, you can. I use it all the time. You certainly can justify it. Do you have crock pots? Yes, y'all have a good weekend too. Oh, I guess I'll be doing prep in the morning. I'm already dreading it. Not that it's anything hard, it's just I'm tired of it. And when I don't prep, I don't do good, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of prepping. So it's kind of like, what do I do? I'm tired of it and it's dragging me down, or I just don't do it and feel better, but then have to worry about my eating during the week. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you tell your husband I said that. I just used mine last night. I use mine several times a week for just different things. You would love it. Oh my gosh, you will love it. Yes, I have the 3, the 6, and the 8. The 8 is like if I make a big pot of vegetable soup or boiled peanuts or something like that. The 6 is when I make my scatty, and then the 3 is when I make everything else. I hardly ever need to drag the 6th one out. If I were to get one, I would get a 6 because you can always cook something big in it. But if you get the 3, you're stuck with the 3. If you need something bigger, then you don't have it. But anyway, it ain't a gadget. It is a cooking monster. Yes, I use all of mine too. my crock pot, my Instant Pot, my air fryer. Yes, we use all those things. Yes, we do. Okay. I'm going to call it a day before I keep talking and have to sit here because I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get up so I can go in there and sit and then come back in here and sit and work on something. I know what I want to work on. I want to work on my Dollar Tree dinners. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend and come back and see me, I guess, for meal prep. I got a junk journal video going up Sunday. It's not very long. Just showing you how I put some trash into my journal. Okay. Well, bye, y'all. Joan, I'll send you that link. Y'all know I love ya. Okay. Bye now.